Are you feeling nervous about an upcoming exam or work presentation? Do you find yourself lamenting your lack of confidence? Are you trying to suppress that negative voice in your head that says that you are such a procrastinator? Or maybe you've experienced anger towards a loved one, only to feel guilty about it later on? Our emotions undoubtedly influence our well being. But what if I told you that how we judge and react to those emotions could affect us even more? Recent research suggests just that. A study published in the journal Emotion in March 2023 shows that people who normally judge negative feelings as being inappropriate or bad feel less satisfied with their lives and reported more symptoms of anxiety and depression than those who perceive their negative emotions in a positive or neutral light. But why does judging our feelings as something bad backfire? When we perceive our more complex emotions like envy, fear, anger, or sadness as being bad, what we're doing is actually casting more negativity on top of what we already feel. It's like adding fuel to the fire and intensifying our suffering. Instead of allowing feelings to naturally pass, we are doing two harmful things to ourselves. We increase both the intensity of these negative feelings and the amount of time we suffer. So instead of having a feeling naturally pass after a couple of minutes, we may find ourselves hours later still ruminating on them and prolonging our distress. Suppressing emotions isn't the answer either. Research shows that suppressing feelings can lead to increased pain and a higher risk of mental health problems like depression and anxiety. As the saying goes, what one resists persists. Amanda Shallcross, a naturopathic physician who studies emotion regulation at the Cleveland Clinic, says that when we avoid our emotions, we're bound to experience longer-term negative mental and physical health. During a small clinical trial, participants were asked to put one hand into an ice water bath and to choose to either suppress their feelings of pain or to accept them. Those trying to suppress reported more pain and couldn't endure the ice water for as long as those who chose to accept. In fact, if you have a habit of negatively judging your emotions, you're more likely to experience heightened distress in stressful situations. So, how can we make peace with our feelings? First, it's important to remember that all feelings, even unpleasant ones, are part of the human experience. Negative emotions can serve as a purpose. Anger, for instance, may indicate boundary violation. Sadness may signal that you are in need of social support. Anxiety can signal potential threats. And envy can be useful to pay attention to when we want to establish purpose. When you experience a negative feeling, try to approach it with curiosity and neutrality. Accept that it's okay to feel what you're feeling, knowing that emotions are typically short-lived and will pass with time. Practicing emotional acceptance gets easier with time and with experience. As we age, we tend to become better at accepting our emotions, leading to improved emotional well-being. It's essential, however, to differentiate between accepting emotions and accepting the situations that cause them. Accepting emotions doesn't mean being complacent. Rather, it frees up our energy to make positive changes in our lives and the world around us. So, the next time you find yourself judging your emotions, remember, it's not the feelings themselves that cause suffering, but how we perceive and react to them. By accepting our emotions with curiosity and neutrality, we can cultivate greater emotional well-being and lead more fulfilling lives.